Okay, folks, so resident tough guy Mark, the Cubester Cuban, the owner of the Dallas Mavericks, I think he was on Shark Tank. This guy is showing that he is tough. Okay, so I'm making this video as a warning. This is a tough dude, and you better look out because he uses expletives on Twitter, and it's super duper scary. I mean, I'm scared of the guy right now. Apparently, he was caught at his gym working out at his workout class, taking a water break. So James O'Keefe was waiting for him. Thank you, James O'Keefe. You are wonderful. You are a godsend. And here's what Mark Cuban had to say about it, because Mark Cuban can't go a day without making something that will eventually profit him. And he's decided, and he's learned actually, that it's better to go into the political grifting, than it is just to stick with capitalism, because I can see that this makes some bucks. So give him kudos for that. But here's what Mark said, and this is pretty scary. So everybody, I'm just a trigger warning for you guys who are trigger happy. This is your trigger warning. So look out. Okay? So James O'Keefe, this is Mark Cuban. So James O'Keefe III decided to ambush me during the water break of my workout class. I wanted to give the highlights as I enjoyed the conversation. First, the part I enjoyed the most. I asked him if he was recording this. Of course he was. Well, yeah, he's a journalist. He wouldn't answer. He kept mumbling shite. Okay? So I looked him in the eyes. Oh, wait a second. Okay, this is great. Hold on. Now, I'm not going to say the expletives, but we can get the attitude. So I looked him in the eyes, and I called him a mother effing pussy. I asked again. I think the second time I may not have MF'd him. The next 2 or 3 times I asked, as we were all walking, and he deflected, I definitely called him a mother effing pussy. This guy's great. This is fantastic. I mean, I don't know. If he's bent on starting an entertainment empire, Mark Cuban's good here. He's good. He's going good. So here he is, apparently with his chicken legs. Holy shit, dude. If you're working out, you got to do some major work here, dude. Like, work on that. On this, right? Oh, my gosh. There he is. James O'Keefe, and he's getting pissed. He's getting kind of like, you mother effing. There it is right there, probably. Who knows? Anyway, who cares? But but the entertainment value is high. Okay, Mark Cuban follows up because he says, oh, this is great. As far as his questions, 1, he asked me why I thought he was a liar when it came to the Pfizer ambush video he did. I told him it was because he told CPAC that the video said that Pfizer had actually mutated the virus. They didn't. And he knows this for sure. He asked why, if I supported DEI, I wouldn't put Wu Wei 113, I don't know on the Mavericks. I told him only a mother effing moron. Okay? Thinks DEI is about quotas. It was the middle of an hour leg day. Dude, that's not a leg day. You have no legs. You are the ultimate in chicken legs. Holy cow, I'll show you what I mean, folks. We'll go back to his legs again. Holy crap. I was going to MF everything, LOL. 3. Then he asked why I blocked her. I didn't initially. I just muted her. But every time I posted something, she'd post with the same shite over and over, which led to all the replies repeating the same ridiculous shite, so I blocked her. Then it was time to get back into the class and be a bad mother effer, and that was it. Hope you got a good workout in, James O'Keefe. This is pretty badass. Okay, I'm just gonna say that. So Paul Zaipula follows up with saying, Mark Cuban is trying to play the victim and the tough guy at the same time. And believe me, his tough guy act is so utterly convincing. And once I saw those chicken legs, I'm like, I believe him. As far as badassery goes, yes, I believe you, Cubester. Mark Cuban, it's embarrassing. If he was smart, he'd get off social media. This wasn't going well for him. He's already admitted he's racist, and now he's admitting he's a vulgar person. So instead of having a conversation defending your actions, you launched into a tirade of expletives. Very inspirational, just like your chicken legs. Street preacher spreads the gospel of wokeness, urges those passing by to check their white privilege. Oh, here he is.
When people talk about white privilege, we get defensive.
What?
I call manufacturing equivalency. To try to protect ourselves. We'll say, well, I have a lot of black friends. We'll say that I grew up in a mixed community, so I'm not like that. I can't possibly be someone who takes advantage of white privilege.
Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry about the audio. That's the audio from the thing, so we'll just move on. Mr. Cuban, the DEI discrimination against Asians in admissions at Harvard, along with the preferential treatment of black applicants, was so extreme, a de facto quota system establishing a black undergrad 20 times overrepresentation on merit, that SCOTUS ruled it unconstitutional. You tweeted that you don't care about this. How do you reconcile your support for an admissions policy as institutionally racist as the one at Harvard with your professed commitment to anti-racism? Yeah, apparently he's committed to this too. But I think he's a business guy too, so I think it's a grift. I think he's like, you know what, I can make some bucks off this. Plus, there's his chicken legs. Holy cow, this is your leg day? Dude! Elon Musk parody says, "Hi Mark, if you'd like to do a leg workout with a DEI friendly group, I can happily facilitate. Just let me know." Dude, Stephen Hawking had stronger calves than that by far. Dude, you gotta work on it. Oh, dude, Mark Cuban is trying to be a phony tough guy. That's just kind of wraps it up. Watch out. Yes, we do have a badass here. Man, you really showed James. Mr. Cuban, check the comments. This isn't the flex you think it is. It certainly isn't. And this provides free entertainment that you'd normally have to pay Hollywood for. But Hollywood's level of movies and shows are so poor right now that this actually I would pay for. Okay, I won't pay to go see a Hollywood movie anymore because they're that bad. But I would pay, I'd say, let's see, $10, $14 at the most for this. But thank heavens for Elon Musk, it's free. So you think it's a sick burn that you admit you're an ill-tempered racist who thinks it's great for Harvard to screw over Asians. Oh, and you give Pfizer a reach around and the benefit of the doubt when it comes to experimental vaccines whose effectiveness they lied about. Leg day called Mark. Yep, there it is again. New buffered antacid tablets AIDS. Well, I guess that's what you'll need. Because, man, it looks like it. Look at that, dude. Yeah, and it basically says, I think we all know who the real pussy is here. Well, it's Mark Cuban, obviously. In simpler terms, you got triggered by a guy with a camera asking you a couple of questions after you entered the DEI conversation without fully grasping how it's impacting everyday Americans. Gotcha. And there does seem to be something going on here. There are people in the highest echelons of some of these corporations, businesses, that they actually don't understand how DEI does affect everyday Americans. And I would say, like, many of these universities too, I believe that these people that think they're pretty common sense, but they're in high positions at these corporations, they actually do believe that this is good. They don't see the effect it has on everyday Americans or regular employees, especially employees who are just making just enough to survive. Now, I'm not talking about the Dallas Mavericks guys. I'm talking about the lowly people. This affects them incredibly, and it stokes racism. It just does. It's just absolutely so divisive. And so he's one of these. He's just a guy. He's an elite, and he's doesn't understand it. He just doesn't understand it. Won't take time to understand it, but he will take the time to show us that he's tough. Okay, with those legs, holy mackerel! With these things, whoa! Those guns down below. Cubes, you look more and more like a little girl with every time you speak. You can't hide or obfuscate the truth or simply outright lie anymore without being exposed. Much more to come. You do workout classes. And of course, the laughing emoji, because that's it. And somebody said, don't skip leg day. So I'm just going to leave it with that, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. And let me know what you think below. Anyway, have a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.